subscribe. Please subscribe. Thank you, son. Hey, cousins. So, wait, let me clear my... Just take a little sip. And this... Hey, cousins. So, hi, my name is Yolanda Spears, if you don't know, and I'm sure you don't know because this is only like my first 10 couple of vlogs, right? I am a wife. I am a wife of 7 years, and I'm a mom of 4. I have an 11-year-old, a 5-year-old, basically 4-year-old. She'll be 4 next week, and a 2-year-old. I also have a dog. I don't know if you can hear him stomping around, but yes, thank you for clicking on my video. Thank you for being here. I really appreciate you. Remember to subscribe, like, and comment. Talk to me in the comments. Talk to me in the comments. I talk back. I love to talk. I appreciate everybody for clicking. I think I'm doing so well and I'm having so much fun with this. So watch my video, comment, like, subscribe so that I can keep doing it because I'm having a good time here. I'm having fun. So thank you. Hey, cousins. So it is 6 o'clock. Bedtime is supposed to be at 7, but my husband just left for work. So I still need to, I'm cooking. We still need to eat dinner. I need to clean up. I haven't cleaned up the past like 48 hours. And then we're going to get in the bed. So come on, I just thought today I'd bring y'all along with what it looked like up in here. So for dinner, I made a stuffed bell pepper. So I made the stuffing that goes into the bell pepper, but I'm not making the bell pepper because I never usually eat it, and I don't think anybody's gonna eat dinner besides me. And then I'm making macaroni, and then whatever the youngest two want to eat, that's up to them. I'll figure it out in a second. Right now, me and Fat I made boiled eggs this morning. Me and Fat are peeling our eggs so we can eat them. So what is your parenting style? Here comes somebody. Yeah, I ate it all. It was so delicious. No, but what is your parenting style? How do you handle situations? Are your kids able to talk back? Can they ask why? Can they voice their opinion? What is your parenting style? I'm very, very curious. My parenting style is, I don't know. I'm more like a gentle parent, but at the same time, I got a little sternness to me just because the person that I am I'm a very stern person, right? This is what it is. What's up? But like right now we're peeling eggs and I'm like, me and Fat are peeling eggs. Fat's peeling an egg. Actually, I already ate mine. But we're peeling eggs, and he was just like, he tried to eat the shell. I said, no, don't eat that part. He's like, why? Immediately, as soon as I say, don't eat that part, why? And I just feel like if that was my mama or my daddy or, somebody, it would have been, wait, let me make sure you did it. I'm going to rinse it off in the water, okay? Because it rinses off all the shells that are left. And then I'll give it to you. And you can dip it in the salt. Yeah. See, I just explain everything to my kids so they know why. So, you like it? Ooh, yeah. There's an egg in there. Usually, when it's like a big thing, before they're able to ask why, I tell them why. And I'll say, no, don't do that. This might happen. No, don't do that because of this. Or even if they're doing something that I necessarily don't want them to do, not all the time, but I try before I say something, I think like, well, why don't I want you to do that? Because you're going to ask me why. So why don't I want you to do that? Is it just because I'm being controlling? Because if I'm being controlling, go ahead and do it. I might say be mindful so you don't hurt yourself. Be mindful of where you put your body. Be mindful of where the end of the couch is. Be mindful. But go ahead and do what you do if I'm just being controlling, right? I don't want you to hurt yourself, but you ain't hurting me. Besides that, I don't know. I feel like I'm more of a gentle parent because I just want to parent my children with love. I want to parent my children out of love, with love. Yes, I am. Would you like it back? Be careful, Teddy, please. But yeah, I just want to parent my kids, and I try to parent them out of love instead of out of survival, right? A lot of us, myself included, grew up on survival mode and going through survival mode. So it's hard for us to regulate emotions. It's hard for us to understand emotions. Yeah, good. Yep. Your egg all gone now. But get some more salt. Okay. But I'm trying to get out of this place of survival mode and trying to push my children to never have to be in survival mode, right? And that's a part of the slowing down and living more intentionally and being mindful of the next step and not pushing so hard on the next step and just flowing and going with the flow. My husband is really good at it. One of the first years, let me move this just so I ain't trying to burn it. One of the first years me and my husband together, it was probably like year 2 or 3 we were together, we went to Florida. I planned the whole entire trip, right? Planned it by myself, did the whole entire trip. We get out there, and while we're on the vacation, while we're sitting on this beautiful beach in Florida, right? Because we're in Ohio, there's no beautiful beach in Ohio. No. But as we're sitting on the beach, I'm like, okay, so where you wanna go on our next vacation? Like, we could go here, and he's like, we on this vacation, let's just sit and enjoy the vacation. Let's just sit and be here before we start planning our next vacation, you know? It goes inside my mommy's water. It's sauce that goes inside mommy's water. So that stayed with me. It always is with me in the back of my mind and in my mind. I'm the type of person, I'm always planning. It's always a plan. It's always what's next. Come on, guys. I'm trying to record. Thank you. I love it though. Yeah, she made me all that. You want some? Ain't nothing in there. So, I intentionally, this year, finally, right? Most of the time I'm like, well, no, I'm a planner. I plan everything down to a T. I like to know what's going on and where it's going and how it's going. And I don't think anything is wrong with that. But I do think I can scale back. So, for example, I plan a trip, right? I plan things down to a T, right? I'm planning. So let me plan this vacation down to a T, but when we get on the vacation, I'm gonna relax. But at least I know what we're capable of doing on this vacation and what we might do on this vacation. But I don't have to know time by time what we're doing. And then I don't have to start planning the next vacation on this vacation. You know what I mean? Do you get what I'm trying to say here? So add that. So I want to take that and apply it to my everyday life, right? I keep saying this, and I've said it on this vlog before, but I want to live more intentionally. I want to live slower and more intentionally. And with that, I can know, it turned off. It's okay, baby. Thank you for telling me. But I just, so I could know what I want to do tomorrow, right? I could plan my tomorrow. But if I don't get everything done tomorrow, that's okay. At least I knew, like, I got something I can move over to the next day, or don't plan my day just some things that I need to get done throughout the week. You know what I mean? Just a little slower, a little more mindful, and a lot more intentional. I don't know how else to say it, but, and I'm saying it to you, but I'm also like saying it out loud for myself. You know what I mean? Like, hold myself accountable. No, I need to go to the store, right? I don't have to go to 3 stores in one day. It's easier to go to 3 stores in one day, get it out the way, you know, especially as a mom of 4. I got a lot more to do, but I could go to Aldi today, I can go to Sam's tomorrow, and I could go to, I don't know, Walmart next week. Or I could do an order pickup. Then I don't even have to get out. I know exactly how much I'm spending before I get there, which is very, very helpful when you're budgeting, right? And I don't even gotta get out the car. We have these services. Why not use these services? And they don't cost much. I just got a Walmart membership, a Walmart Plus membership where they deliver the groceries, and I got it for the year because it was a New Year's, it was a sale, and I think I got it for like $50 for the whole entire year. So take advantage of the advantages that are out there that are to help life, right? And that helps me slow down and be more mindful. So now, yes, I'm on my phone a little bit more, and as I see things, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna put that on my list. And I think on Saturday I'm gonna order my list, but it's supposed to get really, really cold, so I want to order my list tomorrow. All right, snow, cold, whatever. I'm in Ohio. You wanna get down? Say down, please. Yes. Oh, all the way down. But yeah, that's that with living more intentionally and slowly. You know, I just want to get on my homemaker vibes, right? Like I said the other day, I don't necessarily want to make bread, but I want to make donuts. I want to make chocolate chip bread, you know, brioche bread. I want to can our pizza sauce, so I know exactly what's in this pizza sauce. You know, I know exactly what's in it. I can't make cheese, so I'm about to cheese. I can't make a lot of things, but there's some things that I can and I'm willing to make so that I can intentionally help my family and do better for my family, and, you know, also live longer and blah blah blah, right? So that's that. Now I done talked to you, just on the phone yapping with you, then took away some time. It's been like 15 minutes, so I gotta finish cooking. Is the water boiling? I'm really just waiting for the noodle water to boil. Not noodle water, but the pasta water to boil, so I can put his macaroni in. I don't know what the other two are gonna eat. I know they're not gonna eat the rice. I'm gonna put a little bit on the plate for them, but I just know they're not gonna eat it. I don't have any more sausages, which those little circle breakfast sausage or the sausage links, they like those. Don't have any more, so I don't know what I'm doing. I also don't have I got bread. I think I'm gonna do that. I think I'm gonna make like a little burger, a little patty with this, and that's dinner. Yeah, I think so. But anyways, let me go. Let me finish dinner. I also need to clean up, so I think I'm gonna do a montage of that, and then after that I'm going to come back on and talk a little bit. So I gave the kids 10-minute, I'm sweating. Okay. So I gave the kids 5 minutes, and then they're gonna clean up for 5 minutes, but they asked for another 5 minutes, so now it's gonna be 10 minutes, and then I'm gonna put 5 minutes on the TV, and they're gonna clean up the rest. So I just laid the kids down. The house is not clean. I got one section of the house clean. They ended up having macaroni for dinner, so I need to go ahead and put that away. And then I think with our stuffed bell peppers, I was gonna make some turkey burgers to go with it. I've been obsessed with turkey burgers the last couple days. I think I had it like 3 days in a row. Do you do that too? I will obsessively eat the same thing over and over. I could eat the same thing for like 2-3 months straight and not have a problem with it. So I'm gonna make me a turkey burger, make my husband one too. I don't know if I'm gonna eat without him. I kind of wanted to go to bed early, and he won't be home until after 10. So I don't know what that's gonna look like. Usually he stays up for me, so I want to stay up for him. But I wanted to go to sleep so I could wake up for work at 3 in the morning. So I don't know. We're gonna play it by ear. Okay, so I'm still cooking my burgers. But, okay, so we were talking about what kind of mom are you and what is your parenting style, right? So then I wanted to add to that and talk about what kind of mom are you? Are you a crunchy mom? Do you make everything from scratch? Are you an ingredients-based household? Are you what's it called? A scrunchy mom? Are you a scrunchy mom where you make some stuff from scratch, but you buy a lot of your snacks and things? I think in that kind of term, if we like categorize these two, I am more of a scrunchy mom. I buy a lot of snacks, but we also make peanut butter and jelly sandwiches from scratch. It's like I'm a crunchy mom, but my husband is a scrunchy dad, and most of the time he wins, right? So I just buy stuff. Like our burgers are already made burgers. It also makes life a little bit easier to have things that are made. But in my mind, I want to be a crunchy mom. But I'm just not. And I probably would never be, because my kids are also not crunchy type of kids, you know? They like the Cheetos and the Doritos and things like that. So I was talking to my husband. And I was like, I think I'm just like, I'm going to call myself like an intentionally chaotic mom. Because in this house we are loud. In this house we move really fast. No, sorry, hold on. In this house we are loud. But in this house we are intentionally loud. We're loud, but we're loud playing. We're loud loving on each other. We're loud, I'm reading a book. We're loud watching TV or something, you know what I mean? So we are intentionally chaotic, and that is okay. This is an intentionally chaotic full house. When you come here, it's gonna be loud and you're gonna be full of something. You're gonna be full of love, you're gonna be full of food, you're gonna be full of something, okay? And plus, like, there's things like modern living. I love me some modern living. You know, I got a laptop, a tablet, and a phone. My kids all have tablets. My baby is 2 years old and he got a tablet. But it also doesn't rule our life. We also go outside. We also, from 5 to 7, I turn all electronics, not all the time, but maybe like 4 days out the week, I turn everything off. And we are making and breaking and using our brains and other things. You know what I mean? Our electronics don't rule us, and I'm more so like making a point to make sure that is the case in our home and for my children. But we love a modern day luxury, you know what I mean? We can balance, and I think that's cool that people could do that and we could do that, right? So that, and then what else? That's pretty much it. I think that like crunchy moms also like always are clean. I'm also not like that. I don't know if I showed y'all, but I haven't cleaned up in 48 hours. I haven't cleaned up in 2 days. The first day, I usually clean up at nighttime, right? So we wake up and it's clean because it just feels better. But the first night, I fell asleep early. I fell asleep before the kids fell asleep, or we all went upstairs together, and then my husband laid them down as I laid in the bed. And then the night after that, I deep cleaned the kitchen, but then I was too tired to do the rest because it took me like an hour and a half, and then I had to cook, so I was too tired to do the rest of the house. So that's why I'm cleaning up today, but because it was a mess. And just imagine we got a family of 6. A family of 6, you don't clean up for 24 hours, is a mess. But it's lived in, right? It's a lived in mess. A family of 6 that doesn't clean up for 48 hours is too much at that point. It's too much. So I'm cleaning up today, whatever. But still, I'm not the type of mama that it need to look like don't nobody live here. Nope. We live in this house, honey. I used to be, though. When I met my husband, he had Journey, and she would play with something, and as soon as she put it down, I'm right there behind her, and I put it up. I don't want it to look like don't nobody live here. Nobody live here. Nobody. This is a pretty house. I want my house to be pretty. I want my house to be cute. I want my house to be clean. I used to be like that. And then Juice came and I let up just a little bit, but then G came and I can't. If I spend my whole day picking up behind them, I'll never be sane. I would never be sane. And then Ace came and I just gave up. When Ace came, I gave up. But now he's 2.5. So at the end of the night, I always put on, it depending on the mess. Sometimes I give him a little more time, but usually it's 5 minutes, a visual timer, let's clean up. When this timer goes off, we're done. But we also get breaks, so like, because I put it on YouTube, so it'll be a commercial in the middle of the 5 minutes. When a commercial comes on, we sit down and we take a break. So we're not even cleaning for the whole 5 minutes, 5 straight minutes. We're cleaning for 2 minutes, we're taking a break, and then we're cleaning for the other whatever couple of minutes there is, right? So, yeah. It works for us. It really do. And if you walk in here, that's something about me. I don't like buying all the perfumes and the chemicals and spraying it around. You know what I mean? I don't like how it makes me feel. So, what was that? Oh, I don't like how it makes me feel. So I don't want to give it to my kids, or not give it to my kids, but I don't want my kids to be like, oh, that's strong. Like, you know what I mean? I just don't.